Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, we've got yet another Apothecary Diaries. We have solved our
Yes.
mystery of last time. He was not, in fact, still alive, living in the walls, as I was one of my predictions, at least. Yeah. I knew it was a little far-fetched, but you never know. They've had people fake die before, so it's a pretty reasonable explanation, I think. But, there was something with the walls at least. So
True. There was something with the walls. There was hidden paintings and stuff. Yeah, I'm a little surprised is not it, but like I'm taken aback a little bit at how much they truly dealt with some of the stuff last episode. Like the whole adult with a child, we won't get into it all.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I was surprised, and I don't know. The show has dealt with adult themes before, but I think last time was like the most in your face it's really been about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was pretty intense to say the least. Yeah. It also kind of one thing I really did like about it was that they kind of made it even more real than it's typically portrayed, right? Like usually it's just like there's this one bad dude or lady, but usually a dude, and he's just got like this weird appetite, for the wrong people. And it's just like, oh yeah, okay, he's an evil, awful guy. But they're just like, they kind of delve into what the reality usually is. Like it's usually people who've been harming then someone else.
Perpetuate harm. Yes,
right, and perpetuating that. So it just made it even more like, holy frick, this is crazy. Yeah, it's just like it seemed like there was so much more depth to it than just like he was a bad dude. So I really appreciated that. It made it feel much more real. Yeah, like as you're saying, it's realistic. It's very immersive to the universe. But man, that's some heavy stuff, dude. That there's like horrible stuff going on at the top levels. But I mean, based on reality, that's usually where the worst stuff is sometimes happening. So when you have unchecked power at that level, you've got unchecked all sorts of things happening.
To terrible stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so good on them. Good on them for breaching that topic and talking about it the way they did.
Yeah, it was very good. So are we getting... I ask this so frequently, but are we getting like everyone is teasing. Thankfully, everyone's really respectful with how they kind of are just like, just wait, or things are coming and blah, blah, blah. So we know that like things are coming, which is good. But like, is this the start of the cascade of things to come? Or are we getting another micro-sized mystery that will eventually kind of be part of a larger picture that we can't see yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to think back to season 1. Because essentially, like, they've been setting up dominoes.
Yeah.
And so you're basically asking, when are they going to all tip over, right?
Right. When do we pull back and see the freaking layer of dominoes that they've set up and go, oh, frick, this is going to be crazy?
I feel like in season 2, season 1, that didn't happen till like the last 3 quarters of the show. So I think it's going to be something similar here. They're going to be setting up a lot of dominoes, a lot of interesting, cool little micro mysteries along the way. And then maybe the episode 18-ish is when we'll start seeing them all topple over. But who knows, right? We're getting close to what could be a mid-season finale. There's 24 episodes, right?
24, yep.
Okay, yeah. So we're getting real close to the mid-season finale. So maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I hope season 1 really had the benefit of being new and introducing characters and setting themes and kind of building the world out and stuff like that. So they could really take their time and put those dominoes. Season 2 doesn't have the same luxury. Like, we're learning some new stuff, but a lot of it is just like, okay, we're familiar with all of this. So I feel more ready for the dominoes to start falling than I did in season 1. So I hope it's sooner than that, but you never know. It's been a fun ride so far, so not the worst.
Yeah. All it hinges with me is it doesn't even matter per se. Like I patience isn't forever. So like, let's just say theoretically, this was like a 100-episode season, and they set up dominoes for 99 episodes, and then the 100th was like this beautiful mosaic of dominoes, right?
Sure.
Like, I don't think I'd get to that point, right? But it's only 24 episodes. So what matters for me is the end result, right?
I see.
Is when the mystery is unveiled. Is it all cool, a fun ride, seeing it all be fulfilled?
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Yep, as am I. All right, well, shall we jump in?
Let's do it. Oh, new ladies in waiting. Okay.
They're all sisters. They're triplets.
They look like triplets. Yeah. Seki, I don't know their names already. I missed them.
What? We fricked up the names already. No, not in my anime club. We're gonna look at the freaking names again one more time. We can't start off this bad for names for new characters.
It's gonna be hard because they all end with the same like U, like oo. So it's like Haki U, Seki U, or
well, we're gonna find out exactly what it is.
Okay.
Haku,
Haku-u,
Koku,
Seki.
Seki. So George, I want you to remember each of these girls and which of their names are which, okay?
The eye colors are different. Like, so
True.
We have blue,
light blue, dark blue, and green.
Okay, that almost looked like purplish,
or maybe purple.
In the middle.
Yeah, actually, you might be right. It could be blue, purple. So Sekyu is green.
Yes. Haku is blue.
Haku is blue. Koku. So Hakose. Hakose.
Okay, sure.
We're set up a system. Blue, purple, green, Hakose.
Blue, purple, green, Hakose. Okay. All right.
There's no freaking way.
I don't know how well that'll hold.
There's no way that's going to stick. But I'm going to forget in a second. I will notice, though, that all these names are like kind of in like this, like Hako, Koku, and Seku and stuff like that. But that's like so similar to how Japanese people will make names. Like I've met like a lot of families and kids just working with kids of various jobs I've done. And like, it's so funny that like people will actually have the names like Seiji or Heiji and Neiji and Koji. And like there are 4 kids like all with the freaking similar names. It's just the funniest thing to me. I was like, is this real? This is ridiculous.
Long time no see. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dang. Okay,
that's,
you know what?
Sekyu
you know what?
is, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Even if Maomao gets confused, like, I don't feel that bad about it, okay?
That's not what I was thinking, George.
Oh, okay.
No, I was thinking, because Sekyu is the person on the far right.
Yeah, it's green.
Right? And Haku is the blue-eyed one. I'm thinking that us knowing the names is actually going to help us realize that there's some freaking shenanigans going on. When
so you
shenanigans
immediately suspect these girls. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Haku is the blue one. Man, I wish there was some freaking rule or some freaking method we could come up with that will help us remember.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll think of something.
Okay, I remember Seikyu is on the right, and Haku's the blue on the left. And if we can remember 2, then we can remember 3. Right?
Okay, you'll remember 1. I'll remember the other.
Okay, so Seikyu is green. I have that under lock.
Same, actually.
Oh, frick!
I'll do Haku blue. Haku blue, kind of like
Haku blue.
Yeah, Haku
and then
blue.
We'll know that the other one is Koku. We'll know purple is Koku. Right, that's the odd one out.
Perfect.
So you're gonna do Haku, I'll do Seikyu. All right, we got it.
Look at us.
We freaking got this.
To remember the names. She wants to stay there? Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh my gosh.
What? It was a joke. I thought it was real. A Ghost Story, episode 34. True.
Dang.
But it must be nice. Oh, they like find it improper in a way, I think.
Maybe. They're like, oh, she's a freaking weirdo.
Oh my gosh. She's gonna use this as leverage.
What? Are they going into a cave or something? No?
I think they're going to a haunted, seemingly haunted place. Yeah. Called it Ghost Story or something.
Oh.
Oh.
This is like a haunted house for them? Like.
Yeah, what? Occasions like this.
What?
What? What?
Oh, they're gonna tell ghost stories?
Yeah, I think so. What is this?
She doesn't think any of this is freaking suspicious at all. She's just kind of like, oh man, that's 12 people on such a hot day. I wonder what we're all doing here. And they're like all sitting in this room. It's super freaking sketch. Like, Maomao, wake up, please.
They are gonna be telling ghost stories.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Maomao's just like, what the heck is this?
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. Mama's gonna have a real good one, I bet.
Imagine.
It's gonna make everyone super scared.
Oh.
Oh. It's her.
Jinshi. What? She always has food. What the heck?
What is that?
Squid.
Oh, that was squid. Okay.
Oh boy.
He had mushrooms? Well, that's what happened. Look at Maomao, dude.
She's like, I'll debunk this later. I don't want to spoil the fun. I wonder if it's a lack of oxygen.
Maybe. Well, the candles are being burnt, so I don't know. Why does the guy look so mad?
Yeah, he's not freaking happy about it.
What? Use a monk as a replacement? Oh.
Oh, the sutra's shielding him.
Jeez, dude. Oh. What the heck?
Jeez. Jeez.
Huh. Oh. What?
What does it mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Is she gonna debunk her own story?
I wonder.
It was just a guy. Yeah, I knew she was going. She totally would tell a story like that.
And that's it? Oh my gosh, she's gonna see this part as not scary. I wonder what she has.
She doesn't have anything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Or was it an old woman? Bro. Oh my gosh. That's why it was growing, just to bring more girls in?
Oh, it's something in there that's burning. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's oxygen.
Yeah, you're right.
I freaking knew it.
Oh, she's gone.
Yep.
The one lady.
Yeah, she's freaking gone, dude.
Yeah, and she said, she was literally talking, like she said, you're next. Was it part of the story? Or was it implying everyone in here?
I don't know, yeah. What the frick?
Yeah, what?
Bro, I had a situation where I went to the bathroom in Japan and there were incense and I had the incense lit while I was in the bathroom and it made me super freaking sick. And I almost freaking yacked after that. I had to like go outside and get like fresh air. It was terrible. So
dang.
Yeah, like fire and people all in a room, a sealed room, and like incense and stuff that can suck up the oxygen and fill it with bad air real freaking fast.
Yeah. They got poisoned from the mushrooms. Okay. Jeez.
Right. It looked like
that's what it would look like. Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Enough to kill him. That's why the child died first, too.
Right.
Kind of dark, dude.
Yeah, right.
Revenge.
Okay, but like,
keep the mystery.
What the frick happened with the room? Where Maomao's just gonna be like, that was weird. Anyways, like,
I don't think she's gonna be like that because they literally, she tried to kill somebody in that room. Like maybe there's another lady in there and we don't know the relationship between them and the organizer. But aside from that, 3 significant characters were there. Maomao,
Shisui?
The girl they just talked to, yeah, something, and then her Yangwa or something. Bro, we're so bad at this.
Oh my gosh, dude. All right, so we've got Sekyu with the green eyes, we got Haku with the blue eyes, and we got Koku with the purple eyes. But the characters that we've known the whole time, who knows who the frick those people are?
I finally got Gyokuyo. Give me credit, guys. That took me forever to remember. So it's a hard name.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I hope we get back to that. I mean, I'm sure we will. I fear that it won't be for a while, but like that was freaking bizarro.
Yeah,
so weird.
100%. Was it about her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 13th tale is all of them dying.
Yeah, I guess she didn't start off with... Did she start off telling a story? I can't remember.
Because there's 12 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12 of them. So then the 13th story would be the story of all these people dying in the room, maybe. Right?
Okay.
Passing out and suffocating. That's just a guess, but... Because, like, it's weird that she said, like, 13 stories, and then they all tell one that's 12.
Tales.
What's the 13th, right? It's...
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Watch the show prove me wrong, though. dang. Finally a W on this fucking show. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, dude. She's still scared. Oh my gosh, dude.
That's funny. Oh. Here's our tease.
It's late at night again. Is he colorblind? He see better?
Did he drink it or did he choose to not drink it? That's the question.
That's his eunuch juice or whatever you want to call
eunuch juice. It sounds very weird, but yes, it's his eunuch juice. Okay. I wonder. Let's see. I want to see that again. Actually, let's see. Did he just? Yeah. So okay. So he brought it up to his lips. Cup.
Yeah, he doesn't tip it.
He didn't drink it.
He didn't drink it. Interesting.
Has he made a decision here? That's the question. Has he made a decision of like, I'm done. It's over. I'm done being a eunuch.
Yeah.
It's time to marry Maomao so we can get this romance going. Let's go.
Well, his grandma, essentially, I'm trying to remember what the conversation they had last time was.
About the toys?
Or last episode, yeah.
Yeah, they had a conversation about like hiding his favorite things, which is kind of ominous.
And like take your favorite things or they will be taken from you, something along those lines.
Right. Yeah.
Was there more to that conversation than just like general advice? Was it more specific than we could assume? Right?
Let's make an assumption that Jinshi knew or at some point learned that the grandma was taking his favorite things. And he kind of understood why. And then this lady says to him, hey, you should take care of your favorite things or someone's going to take them away. And then he reflects on that. And now he's just like, I need to make sure I'm taking my favorite stuff and protecting it in a way that people can't take it away.
Yeah. That's a fair interpretation. And so it's not something imminent, right? It's not a specific hidden double meaning or maybe not so hidden double meaning from his grandma, but it's still general mother or grandmotherly advice, but it's more applicable to him than maybe she even knew at the time.
Right.
And he's acting on it now. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, well, that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's essentially defying the emperor, right? Like, this is all...
It's possible.
We
don't know exactly what the emperor's reaction to that would be, right? Like... Yeah, we don't know exactly.
Maybe he's not under... He's here managing the concubines under the request of the emperor. Sure. But yeah, you're right. Maybe... his whole appearing youthful and like suppressing, I don't know what this is, suppressed testosterone or something. I don't know. Right. Whatever this thing does, maybe that's not strictly the emperor. And I guess if he's trying to get rid of eunuchs, then yeah, why would he be doing this? Maybe it's because it's like an expected social norm that he be a eunuch. And so he's trying to appear that way or something?
Well, he doesn't want to be eunuchized, or someone doesn't want him to be eunuchized. And the emperor wants him to fulfill this role. So therefore, he's got to go through this in order to maintain both. Yeah. Especially if the emperor is going to abolish the eunuchizing of people at some point. Which we don't know for sure, but
I wonder if like the demand that eunuchs, because it sounds like they didn't. Well, no, it was the doctors weren't required to be eunuchs, but then they were. But then everyone else was required to be eunuchs, right? To be near the concubines.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder if like societally the concubines themselves and like their fathers or like the noblemen and everything expect everyone back here to be eunuchs. And so that's why Jinshi's going along with it. It isn't directly from the emperor, but from those other people.
Yeah, could be.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a small possibility that maybe even the emperor doesn't even know, right? Maybe this is something orchestrated by someone else, right? It would be kind of weird for him not to know. Like, I assume he does, but like, we don't exactly know who's orchestrated this, who's providing this medicine to him, who's, why is Gaoshin in on it, and is the grandma in on it, and who knows who doesn't. We don't exactly know the full extent of what's going on behind the scenes with this.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And didn't last time Gaoshin give it to him?
Yeah, they were drinking it together. Right?
They drank it together. Gaoshin also drank it?
Yeah, because remember he was like, he's like, oh, Gaoshin, this stuff could, oh, no, Gaoshin said like, oh, you got to be careful. This stuff could make you sterile. Right? And then he was like, oh, well, what's going to happen to you too, Gaoshin? He's like, oh, I already got a family, bro. Don't worry about it.
Kids. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. So.
Interesting. Okay. Well, good for Jinshi.
Good for Jinshi. Hopefully, these are the romance dominoes being set up. We can only hope. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
but I have a hard time believing that to be the case.
Okay. Well, what was up with that lady trying to kill the entire room? That was weird.
Yeah, that was freaking bizarro. I finally got a W on this show, though. Predicting something perfectly.
Yeah,
so good.
True,
Feels great.
True. You did. You got it. You got it. Props to you,
finally.
Man.
I'm satisfied. You know what? We can just drop the show now, George. I got my W.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I wonder if it was targeted or just like continuing with the theme of hurt people.
Sure.
Right?
I think it is. Like, yeah.
Yeah, she was unfortunately, the emperor took advantage of her and she's got a chip on her shoulder kind of against the world, and this was a way to go out.
Right.
And maybe she wanted to go out with them, right? She was going to stay in the room, but now she's gone.
Right. Yeah, and she said like, "Oh, I was so close."
Yeah, I was like, so close.
Bruh. What the heck?
She appeared like a ghost. Maybe that's how Maomao imagined her. As she like kind of said something.
Yeah, right. Dang. Creepy.
Yeah. I find it funny how that's such a universal, telling scary stories is like such a universal human thing, dude.
I guess.
Like
couldn't be me,
with
bro.
With the scouts going camping, like they were never anything crazy scary because we're all just like kids. But like that's like a thing you do. You start a fire and you all sit around the fire and then you tell like the scariest stories you can think of. And there's something fun about just being out in the woods and like in any other setting except in the dark with like the only light being a fire and the like dancing shadows that the fire casts on people. And like just the whole setting that creates, it elevates the scariness of otherwise completely benign stories that you just like, if someone told it to you like at a bus stop or whatever, you'd just be like, okay, that's like not that
that's
bad.
A weird story.
Yeah, that's a weird story, right? Like, yeah, or I guess not bus stop, right? But just like in the light of day during just normal stuff, right? Like, but
a random guy tells you a scary story at a bus stop, you might be a little afraid, actually.
Yes, yeah, yes, exactly. No, but like just I don't know why like that's a thing you gravitate to. And
could be me, George. I've never done it. Not interested. I have been camping several times, but we never sat down to tell ghost stories. We just hung out and had a good time.
in general circumstances, I don't enjoy the feeling of being scared. Like I don't seek out scary movies or scary games or whatever. It's not my cup of tea. But in that setting, there's something fun about that. I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, to each their fucking own, I suppose. No interest from me, that's for sure.
I think part of it is because like there's way more isolation. Like when you're in the world, like even if you're at a house and you were telling people or something, I don't know, the feeling of isolation doesn't exist. But when you're out in the woods and like you can see the sky, the starry sky for like miles, and like
I don't think it's
outside
isolation.
of the light of the fire, there's like nothing there, right? And it's just
I think it's more of the unknown, that like anything could be in the forest, like literally, like it's an imagination.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
it could be anything, right? Like there could be a monster, an animal, something. You never know. It's the forest. You don't know the forest. It's the wild.
And there is scary stuff in the forest, like legitimately, like wolves. Like you don't want to meet a pack of wolves if you're alone in the forest, right? So,
sure. But like, because we are not so associated with like the forest and the woods and things like that, it's easier to believe that there could be something scary in the forest. It doesn't even have to be, natural. It could be supernatural. It's just enough for you to believe that maybe, like it's not, but you never know. When you're in,
for me, I never believed it. It was never like, it was weird. It was more like shiver down your spine kind of feeling. But like, yeah, I would never like,
you don't fully believe it.
The thought. Yeah,
sure, but there's like some kind of.
I get what you're saying, though. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's like you're on the line of believing it
fun.
and disbelieving it at the same time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't find it fun whatsoever. I have enough problems with sleeping at night that I don't need any more problems. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's a thing people enjoy for some freaking freaky reason that I don't understand.
Yeah, it's such a universal thing. I don't know. It's just, I find it was so funny that that's like what they were doing. Like, makes sense. People do that for entertainment.
See, for me,
to this day.
See, for me, it's funny because like you see like this episode as being realistic. And as someone who doesn't and hasn't and won't participate in anything like that and doesn't even see the appeal, I look at this and go, oh, this is such like a show trope of like things that people don't actually really freaking do. Like this is such nonsense. It's like, okay, this is like a thing that people do in shows. Okay, here we go. But I mean, sure, George, if that's what people allegedly do in real life,
it's like a almost automatic thing, and like it's not planned like this. It's like you've made your food, because it's usually you boil water and pour it into a packet of like freaking ready to eat stroganoff or something, and like you eat your food, you clean up, the fire's still going, everyone just sits down by the fire, dude, and like people just start, and it just like naturally happens, and it is what it is, dude.
I guess it's the kind of people you're hanging around with, because whenever we had made food, roast marshmallows, hanging out around the fire late at night, we're always just talking, having a good time, talking about life or other stuff and whatever.
Oh, that happens too.
Yeah, but we never get to ghost stories. There's a big freaking difference there. We never get to, all right, guys, let's tell the scariest stories we could possibly think of.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not planned, right? But you're like talking about stuff, and just like randomly someone will like say something, like you'll see a shooting star, right? And like people say it's an alien spaceship, and then the conversation morphs into talking about aliens, and then like slowly they get creepier and creepier about aliens, and then somebody else says something else, and it's like a scary thing, but it has nothing to do with aliens, and so it just naturally ends up over there.
I'm sure that people in the comments will agree with you and be like, yeah, George is totally right, absolutely, but I'm just saying it's never happened to me. I don't care for it to ever happen to me. It never happened when I was camping and stuff, and we camping every year with a bunch of family and stuff, and it just never happened. Sorry, bro. I can't relate.
Well, it's fun. There's something fun about it. And it's one of the few settings where I'll be like, all right, this is cool. But aside from that, like going to the movies and watching a scary movie, no, I don't seek that out either. So
okay, well.
All right, well, good episode. Interesting stuff here right at the end. I am curious to find out. I'm sure they'll revisit at some point whoever this murderous lady was that tried to kill everybody. But yeah, good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see our other stuff 2 weeks ahead of time, go ahead and check out the Patreon and the channel membership. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
See everybody.
Take care.